What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome back to another video on the channel. So I've got this idea, and what I'm gonna do is I am going to be bringing you guys a video on what I've learned since I've been playing FIFA Ultimate Team since about FIFA 11 now. So I think I'm quite qualified to bring you guys a video like this and give you guys advice on what to do at the beginning of every FIFA in your Ultimate Team to maximize the amount of coins you're gonna make, so you guys don't make a huge loss, but at the same time have fun, because you want as many coins as you want to try out more players later on in the year, but you want to be having fun at the same time. You don't want to be stuck with the same team, you know. And I just think that I've managed to find a good balance of what you should do at the beginning of the game and how you should kind of manage things when the game comes out. So obviously we have the web app, and I'm going to tell you guys how you should start off on that. And then we have early access. For you guys who don't get early access is a very good advantage to have on other people, and then the full release comes out. So for everyone who wants to watch this video, for all of you guys, if this video helps you out, share this with your friends, hit that like button. I'm gonna set a target, guys, of 6 likes. Let's hit that like goal. We're starting off small, but if this video helps you out, help me out, guys, and just hit that like button. It takes a couple of seconds, and it does me a huge favor. It tells me, guys, tells me that you guys are actually enjoying my content, you know. I've even find myself guilty of, I've really enjoyed the video, but I haven't hit the like button, you know. Now I'm starting to kind of like videos more, you know. If I see a video that I like of someone's, I'll like their video, because why not? To be honest, it takes 2 seconds and it doesn't cost or anything. But end of that rant. I'm gonna get into the video. So at the beginning, so we have the web app. Now the web app, you want to get on there as soon as possible. So at the beginning it'll be quite hectic. You're going to get your welcome backpacks. If you're first timer on Ultimate Team, I don't think you'll get any packs, but this is a time where you can start trading and start constructing your team, get something going on, you know. By the end of the web app, me with you, the packs I'd get from just playing the game for a long time, and EA give you a couple of packs, you know, depending on how long you've played the game. So obviously I've been playing the game longer than most people, so in comparison to most of you guys, I'd get more packs than you, but that would help me. And even if you want to use FIFA points on the web app, now you can't add them because obviously you have to do that on console. But what you can do is you can buy FIFA points on FIFA 18, and when early access comes out, maybe even on the web app, I don't know about this 100%, but you can transfer the FIFA points over and then open packs. That will be extremely OP even on the web app, you know. And the beginning of the web app, if you can make a lot of coins, say if you could, for example, just for example, I'm not gonna say these are the price of any players or anything. Say for a Courtois, or let's say Mesut Ozil, for example. So there's a Mesut Ozil on the market. He's going for 30k, right? If you've got that 30k and you think he's gonna go up, you see these investments. Maybe he's in a popular league. Maybe he's from a popular nation. He's gonna be needed for SBCs. You want to be getting as many players of that type that you can, you know, quick players, Premier League players, them kind of cheap meta OP players, you know, at the beginning of every game. So for example, we had Gabriel Jesus this year. We had, who else did we have at the beginning? We had Eric Bailly in defense. We had Rashford, this Rashford 79 rated card, Anthony Martial. These are all players from popular leagues, which are kind of cheap. But when early access comes out, you're gonna see a bit of a rise, and then when the game fully comes out that first day, player prices will be at their highest. So if you can get early access, you're gonna have a huge boost, and at the beginning of the game you're gonna have more coins in comparison to most of your friends, because first of all, early access, use that to play as many games as you can, you know. Offline, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to show you guys how you should start up your club when we actually get the release of FIFA 19. But what you're going to be wanting to do is go to the catalog, look for coin boosts. You know, if you're higher up in the club like EA Sports Football Club like me, you're going to have loads of 1k coin boosts, redeem them, you know, and just get as many players as you can from popular leagues, popular nations, ones which you know will skyrocket in price. So for example, who's going to be OP next year? I don't even know, to be honest. We're going to have Gabriel Jesus, he's going to be OP. Even striker Premier League right now. Who else is a Diouf? Well, Diouf was a good player a couple years ago. He used to have like 1 or 2 years ago, he had like a 90 pace card, and that card was extremely overpowered. There aren't really quick. Gabriel Jesus is one of them, obviously I've said already. Maybe a Danny Welbeck. Most people have him in their starter squads, and he'll go up in price on release. You know, even let me go on concept scores. I saw Jermaine Defoe, he's got potential to rise. If I go to Premier League right here, and obviously I've already said Rashford, Premier League concept players, and we go to strikers. So I'm just gonna go through here. There's so many high rated cards at the moment. You know, even if you can get a Jamie Vardy. Now, Jamie Vardy is a quick player. He's from the Premier League. He's from a popular league, and he's English. He's from a popular nation. So, he's going to be a high player, high in demand. Most people in the Premier League starter squads, they're going to be looking for someone like Jamie Vardy. So, cash in on that on the web app, or cash in on it on early access, you know. When you're thinking about buying FIFA points, the beginning of every FIFA title is the best time to buy FIFA points. If you're ever going to throw in a couple £100 or 40-50 quid, spend your FIFA points at the beginning of the game, because that's when players are going to be most expensive throughout the whole year. And that's the honest truth, you know. If you spend FIFA points at the beginning of the game, that's when you're really getting your money's worth, because the price of the market is so high. Even enter drafts at the beginning of FIFA. That's what I'm doing every FIFA at the beginning now. I'm rinsing the drafts for rewards, you know. Maybe if you're not good enough, even if you're not good enough, just do the single player drafts, you know. You don't have to do online drafts. You know, I'm even flicking through right here. Who have we got who's of good pace? So you got Callum Wilson. Now Callum Wilson is another quick player of popular league. Premier League, you want to be looking at Premier League, you want to be looking at Bundesliga, you want to be looking at La Liga Santander. Those are probably the most popular that people are going to be building at the beginning of the game. And in comparison to other leagues, La Liga Santander probably is the cheapest league. That's where most people go at the beginning of the game, you know, because with La Liga Santander teams, there's value. I think that La Liga Santander, you just can't go wrong with anything. Go to strikers here. There's so many cheap, good strikers here at the beginning of the game. For example, there was a Rodrigo there on the first page. We even have Bakumba, decent player. Muriel, Gamero, I had him at the beginning of the game. My first team on this game was a starter La Liga Santander team. I had Asensio, I had players like that. And that's the league most people are going to be heading towards. But the most expensive league, in my opinion, is always the Premier League. Because, let's be honest here, the Premier League is a huge league in football. Most people are up to date with the Premier League. And definitely in England, all the media is surrounded by the Premier League. The Premier League's hyped up. There's no lying about that, you know. And everyone wants to try their favourite players, you know. Most people are, you know, support English teams, you know. If they're not supporting English teams, they're probably supporting someone from the Serie A, one of the big teams, for someone from the La Liga Santander. But there's so many Arsenal fans, there's so many Chelsea fans, there's so many Liverpool fans, there's so many Man City. Maybe not so many Man City fans. There's so many Man U fans, all big established clubs. Everyone wants to be trying out them cards. They want to try out their favourite players, especially at the beginning of the game. Now, if we're going to finding a balance here, I understand you want to play FUT Champion. If you want to play FUT Champions and you want to invest coins into your team to give yourself an edge on other people, I get where you're coming from, but don't go too crazy with it. Don't find yourself stuck in a player which is just lost profit, to be honest. So say you go ahead and buy for example, let's say you buy a Aguero for beginning of the game, say for example it was 150k, 200k. Couple weeks down the line he's dropped 100k. You don't want to be losing that many coins, especially if you can't afford to. I know some people are going to be investing thousands at the beginning of the game, but you just can't afford to lose that many coins at the beginning of a game. I'd build a meta Premier League, a meta Premier League side, or scrap the Premier League. I'd build a meta La Liga Santander side, because you get the most value in their league, and you get very, very good players. There's a lot of options in the La Liga Santander. I was getting gold finishes with La Liga Santander. I'm not amazing at the game. I've finished elite. I've had decent weekends. But I'm not a top 100 player. I'm an elite player, but at a push. I've barely played champs this year as well. And with the new FUT Division rivals, you don't need to play champs if you don't want to. You can just play seasons and you can earn rewards through that. That's kind of a good thing, but at the same time, I don't know how it's going to work out and how it's going to plan out, but I pretty much know how it is at the beginning of every single FIFA now. We've had FIFA 17, we've had FIFA 18 with the introduction of FUT Champs, and we thought maybe it would be different. Maybe how will the market go now that FIFA's gone to a more competitive level and everyone wants to get the best cards? Will that drive the prices of players up, or will loads of people just starting opening packs for all of these players and all of these coins to compete in FUT Champions, flood the market with players, and the player prices being driven down? But we've been able to see what's happened, and at the beginning of the game, it's a healthy market. Players are quite expensive, it's quite inflated, but that's what it is. It's very subjective what you think of if this card's too expensive, if it's not. So say for example now, I can pick up a Cristiano Ronaldo for 300 and something K. I think that's cheap compared to the price he was in other FIFAs. 379k right there. Ridiculous price for the best normal gold player in the game. I believe he is best rating wise, normal gold card, just normal rare gold card. Ridiculous. 300 and something K. You can earn that from a couple of weeks of FUT Champs, even from SBCs now, the amount of profit you can make just from doing loads of different SBCs. You can get anyone you like now. Your options are limitless. But years ago, there was a struggle, If you wanted to get Ronaldo, only the people who invested the most FIFA points or bought coins were able to get Ronaldo. But now you'll be able to earn a Ronaldo or a Messi through just playing games. You can even earn prime icon Ronaldo. I've seen people, if you're good enough, you can create your own destiny. If you get what I mean, you can create your own path, and you can buy your own players. So guys, I hope this video helped you out. There's nothing much else for me to say. What else I wanted to say as well is, if you want time to really splash out cash and you want to buy your mega squad, I'd say around Christmas time, because near Christmas you get obviously the Christmas noobs, so people who get the game for Christmas, well, people call them Christmas noobs. I'm not saying that, but people get the game for Christmas, and then everyone's opening packs upon packs, and that kind of drives the market down a bit because there's just a flood of players on the market. So that's really the best time there is to buy your mega teams, guys. For at the beginning of the first year of the game, going into 2018, and in 2019 the market tends to dip, and you know it fluctuates depending on SBC cards and stuff like that, but different SBCs and stuff like that. But if you want like a time where you should buy your mega team, if you really want it that bad, I'd say around Christmas time. That's where I recommend you guys to buy that team. But at the beginning of the game, unless you're a pro, unless you have to have the best team, I really don't see the point of just splashing out coins and just being reckless with your coins. So if this video helped you out, as I said before, smash that like button. It only takes 2 seconds out of your day, you know. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought, if this video helped you out, if you got any good advice from it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.